Can you hear the sound in the silence? Relentlessly striking through the walls. What's it gonna take to erase my sins? When I've done nothing wrong, I've done nothing wrong at all. I've said it all before, but don't be surprised when you see me come alive. When there's nothing in between us, I wanna tell for myself, I wanna die for a night. It takes me higher. Subconsciously, I'm ready to fall. When there's nothing in between us, I wanna tell for myself, I wanna die for a night. The sky will burn so bright, for only you and I. I've become your shadow, your misery was mine.
I don't know what hue I was.
I just feel like
Trinity
kicking people
zero.
today. Asha, let's spar in the ring. I want to kick
Okay.
someone. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Okay, let's go. I was hoping Neb would have joined by now, but I can't. Here, let me turn invisible.
You're not invisible.
Yeah, totally.
Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Nice to see you all. You can hear me, and you can also see me. Hello, Fies. Hello, Jake the Quake. Hello, Folk. Hello, Akin Wing. How's everyone doing? I trust you're all well. Gang gang. Gang gang. Right, let's head on in. Actually, before you head on in, we're gonna go stretch. Because otherwise, I'm gonna hurt. Oh yes, it's very cold. And okay, wait. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Arcane. What's up? I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, Queen. Welcome.
Sage.
How's things?
Same old.
Okay, what's up?
Have you seen someone called
You're not
Sylvia?
here for the
I just
training.
came from there. No, but normally they're in the tech bay.
No.
Did you
Okay.
just check the tech bay? Or?
Yeah, it's right there. I just came from there.
Although I would like to know what you would think would be training.
I'll see him. I'll see her.
whatever you have in store.
To talk to them about a project I'm cooperating with them.
I'm not really much of a physical
on the details at all.
fighter, but I imagine you're good.
Is it the
Would you
going to?
like to learn
Yes.
how to fight physically?
I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing.
I think I'd like to learn how to dodge better.
With nitrogen, but I'm not sure if that's for emergencies.
Stay away from getting hit.
Actual usage for the healing.
I tend to usually use this as a getaway method.
Last I remember, we had 2
Hmm.
containers left, so maybe it's just to get our reserves back up. And
You
in
want to
case
work on
emergency.
avoiding things.
I'm not sure. I just.
Hmm.
Yeah, more of a quick in and out rather than linger sort of situation.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Thank
How
you.
you been though, since you're
I see.
new-ish here?
Well, I am training Red today.
It's okay.
She should be here
okay.
at some point if she's already
Very
here.
good.
You are free to watch if you like.
Yeah, I might join you guys.
Hmm.
Where should I put
I
this?
haven't seen her yet. Good morning. She's not in that direction, so she might be over in that direction. Or
Are you
up
looking
there.
Yes.
Like right up there.
Hmm. I see.
She's abusing me.
How experienced would you say you are?
I have gotten into scraps before. I'm not on any of them. But if you're looking for a technique kind of thing, it's more of a swing, hit things at the legs, put them down a level, and then smack their heads in. Oh my god!
Right, so
Hey,
you're very
Greg.
haphazard. Morning, Greg. If there's time, I'm not too sure if you guys are having deployment today, but after I've trained with Red, I can
Mhm.
give some pointers, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
We're not late this time. Good.
I'm ready to go. Look at this little guy.
Okay, and we're literally nearly the same height.
Yeah, he's nearly the same height as you.
Yeah. Good old lady.
Hey, you're about to tell me a villain backstory.
Have you stretched?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Hmm.
Revert and you put him up there.
You're good to go, huh? If I were to turn around and start swinging at you right now in the corridor, would you be prepared?
No.
No, I guess not. I'm not that
You
prepared.
worship people.
I'm prepared. Well, you know, what's the whole saying? Like, take the fight on your terms. I'm gonna go kill Wolf on my terms. So. How's your morning?
It is going okay, I suppose. Doing my chores for the day, I suppose.
Is that what I am? A chore?
Hmm. Well, you certainly aren't a pleasure to train.
Great. You know, you could try being nice like once. It wouldn't hurt. Can you even smile? Can you do that?
Only under specific conditions.
stranger.
Gary, you know Queen.
Gary,
Yeah, I know it's.
He's going senile. At age. It's okay. We'll get you a nice home. I got you, Unc.
no, he's not.
Let the youngins do their work.
Good luck. Have fun.
Oh, I won't.
Why is his legs doing that? So, On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you've done this past week?
Well, Alice has been giving me a lot of like positive affirmation and saying that I'm doing really good. So
I suppose considering you're basically starting from 0, that is at least encouraging.
yeah, maybe like a 6. I'm not god awful. At least I can swing.
I like to think that you are becoming a bit more competent now that you're kind of getting back into the swing of things. You have been too comfortable since leaving the Whisperers.
Well, that's the idea, right? Live until you're comfortable. Are you comfortable? Man, I remember you were like depressed all the time at the Oak.
I mean, hasn't really changed. I wouldn't say uncomfortable. I'm in a better condition, yes, but not comfortable.
What is comfort for you?
I think I've gone past that point of comfort. I don't think it's no longer something I can obtain. It used to be something where I would be with friends, loved ones, but they all either died or have left. And there's also a bad habit that when I get too comfortable, things happen. So I try to
You're a
avoid comfort.
secluse.
No, not in secluse.
No?
Now, let's see if we're going to draw a crowd this time. You mentioned about fighting on your own terms with Wolf. Favorable terms would be beneficial, however, you're not always going to get that red. I hope you're aware of that.
I'm aware. But I don't pick fights that I can't win. I'm smarter than that.
Yet you're choosing to fight Wolf and to have me train you.
Because I know with your training I can beat Wolf. Unless you don't think you're, that good of a teacher. I think that says more about you than me.
We'll see. Try to keep up, I suppose.
Let's dance. You've gotten better. Oh.
Okay, so you have learned something then. You're actually using the axe as an arm. Good. I was wondering if Alice was actually teaching you properly or if you were just slacking off.
Ow.
Footwork is important.
Yeah.
Try faking me out.
How am I gonna do that when you know it's coming?
Well, that's for you to get inventive with it, isn't it?
Your shoes are untied.
I don't mean that kind of fake out.
Okay, what?
I mean like that.
Ow.
Good. Keep it up.
So, who taught you?
As cringe as it sounds at the battlefield.
Someone had to be your teacher. You know too much for the battlefield, huh?
I guess I did have a teacher. Although we are more of a partner. Fought side by side with him, learned through trial by combat. It was do or die.
Right. Whisper's got it too good these days?
Hmm.
Ah. Ow.
You're too reliant on the armor. You're sloppy because you know you're gonna get protected.
Wasn't that the point of armor?
True. But armor is there to make cover for your mistakes, not to allow you to make them.
I'm hungry. Already. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Ow, those ones hurt. Ow, what's your hands made out of? Oh.
The right one's made of metal, left one's made out of flesh, but it is covered by plates.
Don't hit me with metal hand. That shit fucking hurts. I want to break my jaw. Got your sword. Stay back, I've got a hostage. Alright, never mind. You can keep it. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes?
No.
Oh, come on, man. Okay. Okay. Damn. That's like my best move. How'd you do that?
Too much setup.
That was crazy. Too much setup.
Yeah. You ran at me and slayed. It's too telegraphed.
Yeah, that's fair. Damn. I think I'm dead. Just kill me. I need 5 minutes.
Sure.
I'm not serious, don't kill me.
No. You get your 5 minutes.
Thanks.
If you're going against a warrior who's going to have their sword out in front of him and create reach, you need to deflect their weapon first before going to attack. Otherwise you end up in situations like that where you walk into their blade, or worse, run into it.
What's better, let them come to me or me go to them?
If they have distance, try to fake them out. Make it so they swing. Once they swing, you go in for the attack. But make sure you block or deflect the retaliation swing they have afterwards.
It's hard to do with an axe, it's heavy.
Have you tried holding it by the neck just below the blade?
I can. That's kinda... Isn't that the heavier side?
Right. Imagine this part here, the handle is the axe head, right? You hold it more like a spear. You don't have to commit to swings.
Want me to hold it further down here? Is that what you're saying?
No, further up there. That allows you more control, and you can treat it like a spear, where if someone's out of range, you can extend it, push it forward, and try to go for... It's not really like a thrust. It's more of a pommel, really. But you can use it like that to do some chip damage, I guess.
Okay.
Also, a weapon that's in motion is very difficult to compensate for. An example. If I'm spinning this sword continuously, people don't want to push forward because they're likely to get hit. Same as if I were to spin it around my head and do other kind of motions. The likelihood of someone getting hit by this is quite high. They have to time it. In which case, you can... I hate saying like this. You can essentially cheat your way through easy victories. Because the tactics and timing is on them, not you. But don't rely on it. If there are people who are skilled enough, they'll use your swing. For example, I swing this way, right? I keep the momentum. My right side is now open to attack. They will exploit that weakness and go for it. Because you have a smaller weapon that has momentum at the tip, and not so much here, you can change your position. So if someone were to come from my right hand side, you can try lowering yourself or repositioning while also keeping the momentum from your axe head. It becomes more difficult, and it probably requires a lot of experience before you even tried doing it. These are one of the things that you have to learn through just combat. You can't just practice it on a dummy.
God, okay.
With the axe, don't make any heavy committed attacks until you know for certain it's going to be a good use of your energy. You're carrying around a very heavy weapon, so exerting your force when there's little opening is not worth it. Unless of course you have the person off tempo and their footing is terrible, and they're trying to recover from it, keep up the attack. They can't defend against multiple heavy swings. However, if they're composed, fake them out, create feints. Go in for small incremental hits. Similar to what I mentioned before. Go for small incremental hits using a high grip, just below the axe head. And remember, you can't block that. As much as you want to try to, as much as you feel like you have that kind of leverage, you don't. You might be able to block a hit that's coming from above, so like this, and you might want to block like that. However, if it's a sword, the person can very easily slip left or right and your fingers are gone. And then you're disarmed. Thankfully, you are well armed.
It was a hell of a lot easier when I had traps to do the work for me.
That would be fighting wolf, on equal footing, and in a favorable outcome. However, you're going into his territory, so you'd be at a natural disadvantage.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Have you ever tried considering the idea of using pocket sand?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know where fucking getting a pocket sand though. I just pick up some sand, some dirt or something. Where?
Well, the whole point
a
of
sandbag.
pocket sand is just to blind someone.
Oh. Okay.
You throw it at their face, they shield their eyes. They are blinded regardless if they get hit by it or they don't. If you blind them, they're going to probably bring their hand in front of their eyes or close their eyes. What I would do is I would make use of that. Don't attack from the front because that's predictable. Throw the pocket sand, throw it like this, and then try going around a side or a flank. Because the first reaction people are going to have is they're going to put up their arm and slice in front of them.
Okay.
But it depends. How badly you want the win and if there is honor involved in this.
Right.
Hey Ash, very much for the 16 months. Holy shit. Thank you for your support.
Cool training montage. But like I have a favor to ask, just like a tiny one.
What is this favor?
Toku doesn't want to pick up his phone from my phone, so can you call him?
What?
So like, okay, me and Blockhead, I don't know where he went. Me and Blockhead have a job from him, but like he gave us like no information, and we have a question from him, and he doesn't want to pick up his phone when we're asking questions about the mission.
Okay, so you're using me to bypass his rules. Is that what you're saying?
Does he have rules? We're not supposed to contact him?
You said he was refusing to answer your questions about the
Well,
mission.
I think he just might find me annoying. So I think that's why he's just not picking up.
Fine. I'll do it after I finish training med.
Cool.
I can't really hook people with this axe specifically, but you think your sword? I could get in here? Like if even worth trying? With people that have small enough weapons?
If you have small enough weapons, you don't have enough reach. You beat them in terms of reach. So keep swinging your weapon. If they have something that literally can't block those swings, I'm an exception. I've been fighting for many years and I know how to parry and deflect attacks. Specifically from light and heavy weapons. So this is easy. But for someone else, they won't be able to parry you with a butter knife. And hell, even a smaller sword like this, they probably won't be able to parry it. However, if you do want to disarm, I suggest... So, imagine this is your axe head, right? You swing down, you catch. You pull back and twist. Don't just rely on pulling back. Twisting it locks their blade between the handle and the back of the blade. It grips it. And it also allows you to yoink it out of their hands. You will literally just disarm them.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. 2 seconds. I have to make sure that my ears are correct. You know what I mean? You ever have an ear moment?
No, actually I don't.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I'm 30 years of age, Red. If you're starting to lose your hearing at whatever age you are...
Damn! 30?
Yes, I'm
You're
30.
like a dinosaur. Fossil.
Okay.
Museum. Wait, I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. My thing's not even on. Oh my god. Why are you always so angry?
And why are you always so talkative?
Because I like talking. It's the whole point of fighting. If I just fight you the whole time, it's boring. You really get anything out of something if you don't talk about it?
It's a fight
It's like
between
getting
life
your
and
anger out
death.
with
There's
extra
no
steps.
conversation.
Well, I'm gonna fucking die. I better fucking go out talking. Oh god. Okay. Remember, I don't have armor on. Please do not kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, I could have done it previously. What did I just teach you?
Yeah, I know. I'm getting it.
We'll do it slowly then. All you have to do is just tap the sword with enough force for me to move it, left or right, up or down. You're deflecting it. If you come at me in that stance, look what happens. Move forward.
I die.
Yes.
Okay.
So, deflect.
I forgot I did my armor on, okay? Usually my armor does that for me.
Again. Okay. Good. It's not about swinging your weapon around randomly and haphazardly. You're in control. If you're swinging it wildly, it's because you're doing it controlled. It has a reason and a purpose behind it.
Not good?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Another stance, another bit of information, stances. I get a benefit from doing this. You don't have that. You have a blunt end. So your stances can be more aggressive. Like this.
Focusing your mind to be more on the
If someone comes to swing at you, you take a step backwards, and you dodge and evade. This also gives you access to your pommel. If someone pushes themselves too far forward, you just pommel them in the face. You can also use it... Right. If I come in with a thrust, right? And you're stanced up like this. Take a step backwards, then use the bar, well, not the bar, but use it like this, and then push the blade away. So,
Okay.
if it's like this, you can just push the sword away.
Like this way, or?
Yes.
Because you're gonna be swinging this way. Do I want to swing with your sword?
If it's a thrust.
And then.
If it's a thrust. Or say, for example, I slash downwards. It's going to hit you here, but this is for the sake of this demonstration. It's going to hit you here, you sidestep to your left. And then you use the axe handle to push the blade out of the way. Now look at the opening. You can go straight towards me. Use your pommel, use your fists, use the axe head. Anything. You've now got rid of the threat.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fail at this, but my what's it called? Where you don't have good balance or good coordination or something like that.
Your inner ear is infected? Is that what you're trying to say?
What? My ear? No, I
You
just
said your
don't have
balance
good
is bad.
Coordination.
Hand-eye coordination. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, that. Yeah. That's bad.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good. Oh, okay. Good.
This is so stressful. I'm gonna get years off of my life. I'm gonna end up sounding like you.
Perhaps.
Did you laugh? I heard a little giggle.
Let's go again then. Now you're playing mind games. Good. Be slow. You can tell a lot by someone's stance. Defensive. Offensive. Waiting.
Okay.
But you have to gauge the character. Good, good. Good.
Damn. You just took a whole fucking... Did that hurt?
Yeah, it did
looked
a
like
little
it
bit.
hurt.
So I'm about to take a hit to my head.
Did I die?
No.
I don't know if I died. Okay, thank God.
You did a good job
No late for
predicting.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you're warmed up?
What?
Hey, Negative.
Warmed up?
Hello, Raiders. Welcome,
Am I armor
welcome.
back
Hope you had a good
now?
stream. Yeah. Yeah. Put your armor back on.
For real?
I mean, Wolf's not gonna hold back.
Neither will I.
I mean, if I were to say, I would default to clean. Cause that is the count.
Damn. You are way better on your feet than
She wanted to try to kill her.
I do like some barrel. It'd be over. Never mind.
So weird.
Ow. Ow and ow.
Your ego to swing. That's good, but it was also bad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn it! Why are you so smart? Stop it.
You seem exceptionally happy about this.
He's very simple, man.
Good.
Yeah. I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Hurts a lot.
That means you did good training.
I doesn't feel like it.
You did a good job.
Not good enough though.
True. But you went from guaranteed to die to, well, the guarantee of not dying so easily. You're actually learning what I teach you. If when you applied yourself like this back in the oak and subsequent hollow,
Yeah. Thanks anyway. Do like handshakes. You know the handshake. Don't cut my hand.
good job.
Good fight.
Likewise.
Thanks.
Hey,
Sage.
so could I ask a request from you in private?
Sure. Take me to a room.
Sick. Away we go. Good job, Red. You did
Good job,
well.
Red.
You going to the meeting room?
I will in a minute.
Jesse.
Oh my, I find combat etiquette so off.
This should just be quick enough. In regards to my assignment, I'm just thinking of all like possibilities, and one of the things that I study here on top of my research is magic. Now, there's a lot of restrictions on my ability to research into magic or do anything magical related. Because obviously the dangers of it, and I have had some consequences of my actions, but communication doesn't tend to cost anything.
What are you proposing?
So just if I could have a temporary immunity to allow me to do my projects, at least in regards to communicating. Nothing major, nothing like super massive magical things, but I need to talk to the person that I need to talk to without having to go through 50 hoops.
I don't know what kind of things you do here in regards to researching that, so I'm not too sure if I can give approval. My knowledge lies in Magitech, not magic. So my question is, who is it to?
Lee is the current head of our magical department.
I see. You said you wish to contact someone. Who is this person?
A teacher of sorts. The magical department has, I suppose, a multitude of teachers.
Are you on about the mage?
Not that one.
There's more than just a mage now.
There's these two creatures, one called Chance and I think one called
Right.
Hope
The
or Change or whatever.
Leeches.
Yeah.
I will need to speak to both Wrench and Chase, what their opinions are of the situation. I'm assuming Lee has put a ban for the safety of everyone in general. I do not know what happened, but I know some people can be a bit too gung-ho with magic.
Yeah, 100%. And I can't say that I'm not included in that, but I do take my precautions. I have a whole book of previous notes from one of the previous people who studied magic. I've been reading it extensively. I've been following precautions, doing anything whenever I need to protect myself if I am doing anything magical. And I have had previous contact with one of these leeches, which everything went very smoothly and successfully. And it seems that they have an interest of.
Hey, good man. Hey, Red Wolf.
I suppose forwarding their own goals, but it seems that their goals align with having a champion of sorts that kills in their name, basically. And if I'm gonna be on the other side doing that anyway, if I grant good favor with them and I get in a really bad position and I need to get out, at least I can do something a bit more erratic.
Okay. Can you give me the details as to why the ban's in place? Why you cannot...
Tokoda, you better hurry the fuck up and get my meeting room.
It's obviously in place because we've had multiple people in the past, from all notes that I've read, in regards to people getting hurt or fucked up in one way or another, or people having to go save somebody else. The usual stuff when people go into things that we don't know about.
I see. Do you want to walk and talk? I believe that the corridors be empty due to preparing for a mission. As for the worry you have, it's complicated.
But
because it's complicated because we don't know what's going to happen. And if you are in certain situations where you cannot be assisted and help cannot be offered to you, then you are on your own. Which, well, ties into what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah. That was my idea anyway. If I'm gonna be on my own, I can't.
I can't hear you speaking.
Something happened. So, but why don't we discuss it more on Friday? I can meet you somewhere and we can chat about it, or sometime during the week.
Perhaps Friday, perhaps Saturday, perhaps Sunday. You can go to the meat rack, right?
Yeah.
Then we can probably book a time then.
All right, sounds good. You know there's a meeting going on, right?
Oh yeah, well, like, and then Ren just told me to come ask what you wanted. Because
I was just checking up on you.
Okay.
That's all. Sorry. I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
So, we'll text details. I'll get back to you on that. I just need to go check up on something. I'll let you go.
Well, I'm actually going up to the meeting room, so...
Alright,
I
well,
want to
hopefully
observe what people are
I'll
talking
see you
about.
there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Have a good day, Sage.
You too.
They're trying to use me to bypass the rules and regulations in place. So I need to talk to Wrench and Lee and iron things out, be the delegate.
You'll have a little beep go off whenever you're ready.
I feel like my fighting would be
What'd you say?
so bad.
You just got your thing beeping. If you just put it down, I'll show up as hologram token.
Oh shit.
Gary?
Queen.
Does anyone know where Toku is?
No, I believe he's back in at his
It's
outpost.
here.
He's meant to be showing up around here, but he's nowhere to be found.
I'm imagining he's probably gonna call you guys.
Hello.
We'll see about that. He's meant to be bringing someone. I think.
When did you want to do for Spy?
We'll save it.
Hmm.
After the next council meeting, whenever that'll be. Whenever I'm hopefully able to properly get myself up there.
Hmm. How are you
I'll
healing?
see you around, Wrench.
Yeah.
How am I feeling?
How are you healing? Are you healing okay?
Yeah. Like to think so.
And are you staying here for the time being? Or are you now changing your lodging?
I'm gonna be going to the network.
Hmm.
I was there at the beginning. Only fitting I'm there now.
Well, best of luck to you.
Never needed luck.
Hmm.
But I appreciate the sentiment.
In that case, best wishes then.
Hmm. Happy trails, Queen. Happy trails.
You too, Gary. The delay was hardly noticeable. I feel like Kaz, like the delay between me and Kaz is really large, which is strange. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but I feel like fighting's a little bit more difficult nowadays. I don't feel like I'm able to predict easily, maybe because I've not been fighting for a while, so I can't predict things.
Toku. You want them alive or dead? I prefer them alive or dead.
Preferably not dead.
We're not allowed to kill them.
Yeah, you can fuck him up. Like, if you want to, like, cut off something off him, I don't care.
There's no killing.
You can kill his goons, I don't care about that. But I'll leave that up to you, obviously, you know, because these are people and whatnot. Yep.
Our reputation doesn't come from nowhere. We have to leave people alive to spread the rumor. Otherwise, it's all
True. And you're also working on the black market's reputation. And especially if this guy gets away, you're gonna have a little problem. Don't let him get away.
understood.
And of course, don't forget the money.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Who's your crew?
Me, the loud one, and Bug.
I think we should give one more.
Who the fuck do you think?
I mean, that guy shouldn't be like, I don't think he's gonna have, like,
Who's good at robbing?
a lot, but,
I feel like no
So the problem is that it's like I'm taking my hits too well. I was noticing I was dodging quite a lot and kind of doing things. I don't know, with fighting Kaz, this is not like a bad thing, it's just we need to be practicing with each other a lot more. but he does this thing where he moves his joystick around a lot. So it's like I don't see him going for like a pummel strike or like a hit that I would otherwise be able to see. So I don't know where it's coming from, right? It's kind of like, it's awkward, right? Some of his attacks I don't know where they're coming from. So it's like awkward to block or hit or swing to counter. We just need to spend more time fighting against each other, because we used to do it pretty well with Yuna and Raven and Queen. Also, axes are really hard to kind of fight against, if I'm honest.
How we doing?
Doing okay. I was using your backyard for some training, if you don't mind.
Yes, I've heard. How's it going?
Rough around the edges. A lot of work required, but there's a time limit. So you see much training and experience I can put into one person in a short span of time, especially considering who she wants to kill. She's outmatched, to put it bluntly.
Couldn't ask for a better teacher, I guess.
Perhaps. I feel like I've lost my touch.
What? What makes you say that?
Back when I used to be here, I was fighting people with my similar skill level, if not more, superior to me. Nowadays, I'm kind of beyond that. I try not to underestimate my opponents, but it happens, just down to circumstance. If I go against regular tiger grunts, I can dispatch them very easily. So my basics, my fundamentals are becoming sloppy, at least in my opinion.
Aren't you taking the fight to Malleus McKay out there? Or?
It's a bit different though. Marius is hitting me with things beyond my comprehension. I can be sloppy because there's no real logical rhyme to the way he fights. The way he fights feels like... You know when kids used to fight with toy swords? It's like that. All of his movements make no sense. There's no fundamentals.
If anybody in here needs to talk to me, I'm gonna be up in the meeting room in a minute, so head up there.
And because of that, and also because he's practically immortal, I've cut that guy so many times, cleaved him in half, stabbed him, and he just laughs at what I do to him. Then again, this is in his Mindscape bullshit universe. So whatever happens in there is inconsequential.
Well, you're not fighting him on your playing field.
I don't expect to. I've never fought anyone on equal terms or to my advantage. I've always fought at a disadvantage. But when you don't fight people who are equal to your strength or greater, and there's actually a tangible risk and strategy involved, you stagnate, you get sloppy with fundamentals. When I was training Red, I felt like I just allowed her to get more hits in than she rightfully should have.
Well, that's the point of training.
True, but my image matters as well. If Queen, this person with years of experience, is, well, being hit very easily, that damages reputation. At the same time, if I try too hard, I'm not teaching her. She's not like a Hollow Whisperer. She doesn't have that prior experience. I can't just push at her, keep cleaving and slashing at her, and she'll learn. I literally have to teach her basic fundamentals. She charged at me with my blade out. I could have very easily impaled her if I wasn't aware of this, what she was doing, and moved my sword to the side. Most Whisperers would do other things. So I guess I let
Well,
my guard slip a little bit.
you're teaching a pretender, Queen. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
You know, they have their uses. You just. Some whisperers are just better suited in their areas. And Red wasn't a fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't. Do you think people understand that I'm going easy on her? I like to think they do.
I think people that have never met you before, perhaps, are not so privy, but that's beneficial. Because then that makes them sloppy and have an expectation of you where, if the time ever comes where you have to lay down the law, there's a different side to you that they'll see.
True, but I don't know.
Appearance isn't everything. Look, when I hold myself here, I let whisperers talk over me, I let them berate me, I let them poke fun at me, but that's because that's my reputation here, right? I'm meant to be someone that people can connect with. But there's a healthy balance to that. My whisperers know when it comes time for us to get serious, I have people that'll keep that seriousness. Perhaps that's what you're missing. Well, I've got Wrench. So as much as I can be goofy and I can mess around, they know at the end of the day that maybe they can't take me so seriously, but the people that I surround myself with.
Chase, is your left hand a bit sleepy? Your left, not right. Left hand.
Oh yeah.
He's like, where's my hand?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, it looks like you're kind of, it's gone dead or something.
It's old age, Queen.
Have you tried
Okay.
turning the muscles off in your left hand and turning them back on?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. But yeah, I mean, you know, perhaps you need people to hold up that reputation for you.
Maybe, but I feel like most of my reputation comes from me as an individual, not by the company I keep. I mean, that's what Queen's identity was, but I feel like I'm no longer Queen. Queen was before Strange and after the Exodus. After Strange, she feels distant, alien.
You know, that's the unfortunate sacrifice that we make when we join places of higher power. You know, when we were on that train, it felt a lot different for me too. And it was just O'Delly, and I was an underling of O'Delly. I mean, I had all the freedom in the world. My voice didn't carry too much in the council. A lot less serious than it was now, and Strange pretty much owned the Council of Nine, and everybody knew that. But now it's very different. Each of us have our own pillars, and that's going to change us. You get soft with old age.
I'm only 30.
Okay, I'm not.
What I'm trying to say is you have an excuse. I'm still spy in comparison.
Fair. I think I can only chalk it up to you're not here. It's a lot different being here, living in the walls, fighting beside people. You don't gotta do that no more. You're out there running your shtick, training people every day, building outposts, making a name for yourself, fighting along, you know, the People that you meet out there at the meat rack or whatever have it.
So I've gone from a fighter to a corporate, essentially.
Isn't that the irony of the Council of Nine?
Yeah, it is. Although I feel like the corporate we do is more... When I say corporate, I mean like it's a slur, it's a derogative term for those who are just leeching off people. I see it as a Council of Nine that we're branching out to a networking. We're trying to build resources for the Whisperers. It's a difference.
I wouldn't say you're leeching. It's not the right term. Oh, I'm gonna sit over here. You wanna sit?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want me to come move over?
There you go. Oh god. My knees. I think we all have moments of like, it's like going to war. You do something long enough and then it changes on you. It's just, things just never fit back into place. You ever considered seeing a therapist?
Seen a therapist. I don't think the
Yeah,
therapist is
possibly.
gonna fix the issue of... I feel like I'm out of touch with my combat side of things.
True, but I mean... Are you sure it's not just more than just your fighting prowess and image?
Perhaps it's a lack of a goal. Now that I think about it. Before it was killing Strange for revenge. Doing this because people were lost that I cared about. And losing Millie kind of was, I guess, the straw that broke the camel's back. But then she came back and things seem to be going well. The war is going well. All of our companies and the Council of Nine is developing okay. There's no real challenge, no hardship, no goal for me anymore. I can try to fight on the front lines and take out key targets, but they just replenish them. No major strides are being had.
You know what you would have made a good position for?
What's
I
that?
feel like you did it. You made it. Your goal was always king, right?
My goal was revenge for King, yes. But it wasn't never King.
Yeah, I mean, have you looked in a mirror? You basically became what he was.
Yeah.
If you were not a Council of Nine member right now, I probably would have made you the champion of the Whispers. You got the look, people respect you. Maybe you're not as talkative and
A people person.
no, you don't have the morale factor, but you have that in a different way. King didn't always know what to say. It was just his appearance. You know better than me, but it was just the physique that he held, whatever the word
His
is.
presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he has his own fan club. I don't think I have anything like that.
I don't know about that, but
I wouldn't say people fearing me as a fan club. Like, people actually liked King. He interacted with them and they would treat him like a poster boy.
Yeah, true.
I remember walking down the train with him and everyone was just so happy and overjoyed to see King. On the other hand, people, when they see me, it's respect, fear. It's not friendly terms. Although there's a few of them which do. Muay Thai is one of them.
You've answered your own question, right? Kind of, for your own predicament. You don't feel like you're holding up enough in fights and things like that. But then again, when you do arrive to places like this, you can see that people are afraid, feared, and they treat you different. I think you got everything you wanted. It's just not what you expected it to be.
If I'm honest, I expected to die. Expected to keep fighting until my last breath and keeping... No, even dying is not a good thing.
You know, if there's one thing that I think the scars that Strange left behind is the word purpose. He always used to say it. We all have a purpose, and we need a purpose, and without it, we are nothing. His goal was to make machines out of humans so we could live forever, so we could not feel like we were on a time limit, so we could fulfill every purpose that we dreamt of without the fear of having to choose. Finding a purpose isn't always easy, though.
Yeah, it isn't. I'm aware it isn't. Just... I guess I've been thinking it because of the hard line. Before, killing Strange was the goal. We've achieved that. Then it's killing tigers. We're achieving that slowly. But they keep mentioning that there's enemies beyond. And I've been thinking, once the tigers are gone, what's stopping Kijin from just striking one more week? Tigers are no longer a problem, the Whispers are spent fighting the war against the tigers. I'm predicting that when we take tiger territory, when we have Vito and other people, either dead or in our clutches, that map is going to turn from a lot of green and yellow to a lot of blue. They're going to creep in when we least expect it.
Kaijin are only as powerful as we let them. We have a district of people that have lived under us for centuries. If it comes to a war, which Kaijin does not want, they are going to have to glass, bomb, destroy half of their district to get it. And they know that. Because we're on rules.
Propaganda is powerful, Jace.
It is.
They're amassing influence.
But so is ours. We've been doing it for years.
I don't know what you guys
And Kaijin have also... Kaijin's also not perfect. Their units used to literally be called oppressors. They have squandered their own name a multitude of times, and so have we. There will be a fight, sure, but I don't think it's going to be the fight we think it is. It's not going to be mass raids, turf wars. It's going to be power over the people. When the tigers are gone, and they won't all be gone, when Vito is killed, where do you think most of those tigers are going to go? They're not going to go running back to market. They're free people. They'll join us. We'll have more and more members to
That's a
take care of.
bold assumption. For me knowing they might just form small splinter groups. We might have a big influx of new gangs forming. Right now, there's the Tigers and the Whisperers, but there are smaller gangs around all over the place. I mean, hell, the amount of bounty hunters and mercenaries guilds I've found while coming through this district is insane. I don't even know how there's even that many bounties and hits out for that many people. And there's competition between each one. They try to race towards kills. It's...
But who owns those?
Well, it's normally the...
Who used to own those? Figment? Who's owning them now? You. We are preparing and building our foundations. When it comes time to killing Vito, we'll have all our eggs in the right baskets.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'm controlling the ones in our territory, but the ones in Tiger Territory I have no control over. For all we know, they might bring a rise to, again, new gangs, new factions.
Sure. But we'll be ready for it. The Council of Nine exists because we are a vacuum, or we are a controlling figure. We're crime lords in District Zero. I know it doesn't seem like it because you're in it, and it can be glossed over.
No,
but I
understand
guarantee
that.
there isn't one person that won't talk about crime and not mention the Council of Nine or O'Delly.
Funnily enough, I actually went to Aegis, mentioned to their leader, I think, Hypus. That was a crime lord. There's no point hiding anything from her, she's literally a fucking computer that knows everything. I need to check my records beforehand, but... So I understand where you're coming from. I really do. Because it's kind of surreal in a way. Speaking of O'Delly, how do we plan to get him out?
When we get closer to Vito, when we're on the cusp, I'm gonna make a deal with Kaijin. I don't know what yet or how.
Trade Vito for O'Delly.
We can take him alive, but no, just more so preparing for afterwards. I don't know yet. It'll have to be a meeting with the Council of Nine, and gotta introduce Gary anyway. Think he got his position.
Do you think he's prepared? Do you think he's too soft?
No, I don't think he's prepared at all. And then yeah, I do. But he's... He's soft because he needs to be. That's his department, right? What he does. My concern is more so... It's good to own the network and make it a bigger thing and to have more control over information. But it just feels like a splinter cell part of the Council of Nine.
It is. When you think about it, I were dealing information, Gus steals in information, Strange, Millie, she's all information. That's her main thing. She's literally data made manifest and browses the web, and if you want something found out, she's there, she has it. It's... I don't know. Gary is just...
But, Queen, you also are just Queen, and you arrived in our council just as Queen. You didn't have no bounty hunter guild. You only had a name and a deserved seat for your time.
Well, technically I already
Our
had a
seats-
group before.
True, but nothing compared to what they are today.
I mean, yeah. I had to work
And they were
covertly,
owned by
so-
Whisperers. If anything, all of you that are sitting in that room are where you are because of the Whisperers. Gus is where he is because I put him there. Millie is there because I made a deal with her for Stranger's position. Toku is there because we put him there. We're... I think that's what the Council 9 forgets, is their roots. The only one that I can't say I have any control over is Nadia.
Look, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve a seat. I'm just saying he's not providing enough.
He will.
Hell, if he spun it in a way where he said he was going to work on public relations and create like soup kitchens or whatnot for the homeless, gain their trust through community engagement while gathering information, then we have something to talk about. Because the Council of 9 is a scary face, or corporates essentially. No random person, no homeless person is going to want to talk to us. They'll see us as exploiting them. If Gary goes the path of, well, a path similar to theirs, they're homeless, he has nothing, but he gives them warmth and a place to stay. Then he has something to vouch for. But the thing is, if I tell him this, it's not genuine. He needs to do this of his own, so we know that he's capable of making these decisions, of seeing with foresight. At least that's how I'm seeing it. I made the Royal Guard in a time where the Hollow Whispers were pissing me off because of lack of competency. I wanted the old Hollow back. And I tried making my own. And it's working, but yeah.
Can't teach people friendship.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He's already got a plan.
Mm.
It's not the best, but it's something. We all have to start somewhere.
Very true. We do.
And he's got a good reputation on his shoulders. And having a less threatening face on the council wouldn't hurt.
Do you think he could employ Buddy Lawyerman? He'd be good for PR.
He's already O'Delly's personal.
I know,
lawyer.
but O'Delly's in prison right now. Well, not prison, but he's under police arrest.
Yeah, no, I know. He's my go-to lawyer as well. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I think he's
I'm pretty sure we just.
all of our lawyers. I'm saying
Yeah.
employing more for like
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah, an advisor, I guess you could say, for him. You know, he works with the people a lot, so he should know. I don't know.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
If your whisperers are struggling for things to do, there's always a few bounties or figment caches that could be picked up as a, proposition if you have nothing else to do. They'll be obviously working on my behalf and they get something out of it. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Tigers have been quiet for the meantime, so.
Probably licking their wounds.
I'm probably gonna head out. I'll go do some work. It was good catching up, Queen.
Likewise.
Take care.
Take care of yourself, Chase. I'll make my way out.
Safe travels as always.
I know, so I kept you too long. You're probably meant to be in the other place.
Okay. Ending my stream anyway. I'm very tired.
Oh, you're getting off? Okay.
Yeah. I think so. I didn't get much sleep.
You're tired and you wanted to do training today? What the fuck, you psycho?
Yeah. Yerb. Oh wait, shit. Are they still doing a meeting? Hold on.
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Give me a sec. I gotta jump in an AA meeting. I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, let's see what it says. Maybe I am predicting? I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, we ran. Me and Kaz, I've never actually had a problem where we would run into each other like that. But it's like me and Kaz seem to just constantly run into each other like that a lot. I never had a situation where I would run into someone as much as I have with Kaz, which is so weird. I don't understand why I'm running into Kaz so much when it comes to our fights. Maybe I feel like Queen's, when she wants to be a symbol, is like people don't see the symbol fear extend to her royal guard. I mean, it kind of maybe does to a certain degree. And also, what's the hell the fuck no to Sacred? Queen got fucked over? In what way? Is there a benefit of having Odeli? He's our financier. Odeli provides us with a lot of financial benefits, so he is very much useful. Yeah, there you go. Folks said it. Yeah, you did kind of spay it as if he puts us in the council seats. Like he basically Chase is saying that he created the council and has all these like things that he needs to be involved with, and it's just like I don't see anything like that. Like Chase can say what he wants, but it did feel like Chase was like, I put you in power and I kind of control this. Like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in the council 9. If that makes sense. Have you ever seen Gary and Buddy in the same room? No, we haven't. It's the same character, that's why. Is round 2 of involving the Westerns and managing the shit. Let's hope this won't end up in more dead friends. I believe you. Kaz also has manager's skills since he's playing a less skilled character. It's similar to when you fight as Eco and struggling to hold back. True, yeah. Oh, the champion thing? Yeah. Yeah. Queen being the champion. As much as it would be cool, she doesn't feel like she's right for the champion. Funny enough, me and Kazuki did actually talk about how I retired Queen too soon. But at the same time now, I can't bring her back into GangRP because she's a Council 9 member. She has to exist like that. And even if I didn't retire her, right, it wouldn't make sense why, especially she would be just classified as the champion of the Whisperers, right? She's not a council member, but she's a champion. What could have been, right? What could have been? Falk, I'm not too sure if you're aware of this, but there's this I think Band-Aid's like kind of cleaned her hands of anything gang related. Band-Aid has stepped away from that stuff, and I don't think she wants to come back, which, you know, is a shame because I do miss her. I miss the passion that she would give amongst other things. But it's you know, it's her choice, and I respect that choice. So yeah, I don't think that's a possibility, I'm afraid, Falk. As much as it would be awesome if that was. There's also just advanced babysitting for the Hollow, which is more than what she already does. Yeah, true. She already does kind of do that. I guess it's like, that was when I was speaking, I wasn't sure if it was like an in-character or out-of-character thing, because when I was speaking I was a bit like, man, I kind of feel like this out-of-character, but this was like, this wasn't me out-of-character saying these things. I think this is just generally how Queen feels, right? Also, I will say that the me feeling like I'm not doing good in combat was me character bleeding. That was me character bleeding. You say that, but me and Kaz had a conversation literally just before the session, and he said that back then they didn't really have a idea of what they were going to do, if season 3 would even happen, if it was like even going to be a season 4, which there is. You know, there's a season 3 and season 4 now, but at the time there was no plans for season 4, and season 3 was kind of like up in the air. There was not really any plans for it either. So it's like, what do we do? And also, not to mention, most of the modern Hollow members are, I would say, arguably some of them are stronger than Queen. Like Wrench has a freaking Sandevistan, right? A low grade Sandevistan. Well, Queen is literally just, she's a human with a fucking magic sword, and that's all she has. She's not augmented as much as obviously this looks like it otherwise. This is more of a prosthetic. It does have certain things. It has gadgets. It has the arm blade, which I still haven't done yet. And maybe it's a bit more sturdy, so she can hold her arm a bit better, and it's a bit stronger, so she can kind of do certain things. But it's not like she can hold back a fucking car coming her way and whatnot, right? So it's different. Wrench has in Devistan. He has a magic weapon that basically sends out an electric pulse that is like an EMP. He also has his blade also does like an electric attack as well, so it kind of it does electric damage and has improved like cutting proficiency. You know, I feel like a lot of Whisperers have just they're much stronger than Queen. Queen is only stronger because of her experience and finesse. That's the only reason why she's stronger. Which is like, to me, I think that's kind of correct. I don't want Queen to be like, she's strong because of the equipment she wields. She's strong because of how she uses it and the experience and technique she has learnt over her years being a Whisperer, being a mercenary, you know, that kind of stuff, being a gangster. So she's trying to Whisper holding back? Yeah, true, yeah. I mean, put it this way, like, Queen was already combat rating 4 when combat rating was a thing. right? And 5 would be boss level. And we were told at the time, combat rating level 5 is never going to be attained by a player. Right, there's been multiple situations, like, it makes sense now, like, for example, if Queen and Vito were to fight, I can fight Vito as Queen, and we're, like, toe-to-toe, right? If I was to fight Vito as Queen back in Season 2, I would lose, because, you know, I can't kill him. Because his power level is too great, the plot demands that, you don't die. But at least with this now, she's on the equal footing to Vito. Like they are evenly matched. It can go either way. In Season 2, it's like, no, you just lose because, you know, storytelling, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining about that. But in realistically speaking terms, for power scaling, Queen was reaching that point where she was far too strong. But that was the framework of Season 2. Now that Season 3 and Season 4 has happened, Queen, I would say she's actually, again, weaker than a lot of the mainstay Whisperers at the moment. She's weaker than Wrench. She's probably weaker than Gary. I think she was mentioning Gary. I can't think of anything else. And she's not weak because of, like, she's weak as a person or a character. It's because they have equipment that supplements their damage, their attack damage, or their offensive capabilities, their strength. Which kind of ties into, I guess, Metaverse, because Queen in the Metaverse is going to be pretty much the same. She is weak, but her experience and her skills with the blade is what carries her, is what allows her to be a threat. Which I think is, like, I love that. I love the idea that someone be like, ha, you don't know magic. And it's like, okay, I can still kick your ass. True, but I don't get to play Queen. I think I played Queen twice for Whisper missions in a year. Oh yeah, Bullet, yeah. Oh yeah, God, yeah, Bullet is stronger than Queen. Just because he can, you know, flash step and he's just very fast. Queen can't move fast and she can't predict those kind of things. She's she's a human. She has to fight on human terms. If you fight her beyond human terms, she kind of just folds like paper. So people like Wrench and Bullet completely trump her because she just, you know, what can she do against someone that moves that fast? She can't do anything. It's an impossible task. Anyway.
I like. Oh yeah, like it's not going
to. Okay, I'm gonna through our stream. I just needed to be here for like a little bit, but got stuck in with things, which I think is fine. More stream to do, and we had a nice conversation with Chase, and we trained Red, and we had discussions with other people. So, yeah, was fun. Right. So, if you like what you saw here today, please consider giving me a follow. It helps the channel out, but most important, it lets you know when I go live again next. If you're looking to chat right now, thank you much to Arcane Wing. There's a link to Discord. We can join a wonderful community and be part of all the discussions that happen in the roleplays I partake in. Eden Lost, GangRP, and District 2 PD are the 3 main roleplays I am partaking in at the moment. And a 4th one's going to come up around the corner, which is Curiosum Academy. So look forward to that. I actually need to lock in and kind of do a bit more model work for it because I don't think I have my model ready for it. And I think it might be coming out sometime in February. I don't know. I need to ask questions about like when is it starting up again because I have no idea. And that would probably help. If you want to post something, be sure to post it and respect the channel. If the channel does not exist, then please refer to the feedback channel and make requests there, something you'd like to see added, changed, or improved upon in the stream. We have a link to the YouTube, where the last 4 years of VODs have been stored there and archived, so you can watch it at your leisure. the gang stuff might be a bit spotty because I'm not too sure if they're all, ordered, all in number order. Not sure if the playlist is all in order. I haven't really looked at it since basically handing the workload over to other people, which again, I appreciate these people from doing these things. I feel like I take them for granted. And I cannot express how much I appreciate them both for doing this. They help me a lot and reduces some of the stress I experience from doing this. So I very much appreciate your efforts. Yeah, like I said, it's all in numerical order. We might be missing a few VODs. I'm not too sure. I know we had a situation where we had to upload everything, so all the VODs should be there. But if they're not, please leave a message in the Discord in the feedback saying there's like an episode missing, and we will get onto it and address that in the appropriate manner. And then we also have a Twitter. It's unsafe for CPUs and minors, but you can follow me there if you want to. And sometimes we post artwork or other things, but it's just there because everyone has a Twitter, and I was just like, yeah, let's do it. So, yeah, it was a good scene. I got no idea how to make Queen stronger while keeping her human and her gear not pulling us out some of the weight. I mean, her gear can pull some of the weight. So, for example, Dawn's mask allows her to essentially predict what's going to happen, which might give her like superhuman reflexes. Supposedly, it's not actually superhuman reflexes, but it's kind of like more like this is where this is going to go. So she can kind of predict the outcomes, and you make an assessment based upon that. She's also going to have like sword waves, and she can use the sword as like a conduit for certain powers. But other things, I need to think about it. We've had discussions about this before. I kind of have a good idea of what I want to do with her. So, thumbs up to that. We are going to go raid. I'm gonna go raid Kuro because they are my boyfriend and I need to, give them love and support. So, hope you enjoy the rest of GangRP from Kuro's perspective. I hope you enjoyed the scene. And it's nice to see you all again. I do miss talking to you guys and interacting with you guys. And I feel, I guess I'm just feeling this way because it's just, I feel like I haven't been doing my best to stream and keep you guys entertained and also keep up with the streaming stuff as well as roleplay. So I want to apologize for basically coming up short. And I do appreciate all of you, giving me your time and company. It means a lot to me. I'm so proud that there's a community like this that exists, and I help contribute and create it. Anyway, I'm getting too sappy, so I'll see you when I see you again next, guys. Take care of yourself. Much love, and if you're in America and you're affected by the snow, please keep yourself safe. Much love. Bye, everyone. Take care.